Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Discmania's got some great drops that are happening July 2nd at 9 a.m. We got the brand new Vanguard. We also got the P2, the P1X, and the P1 in their brand new P-Line Flex 2 plastic. They all feel amazing. They look great. How do they fly? Let's go find out. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Jeremy from Disc Golf Deals USA. All right, on July 2nd, 9 a.m., we're getting a brand new Vanguard, Kevin Klein's Creator Series Horizon S-Line Vanguard. The numbers on this are 9502. We're gonna go test this out. I might even have the Vanguard from last year we can test it out against too. Then we got the new P-Line Flex 2 plastic. This is supposed to be super durable and it feels amazing already. And they're coming out in the P2, the P1X, and the P1. All right, let's see how they fly. All right, first up, let's start with the Vanguard. 9502, I'd say that's pretty accurate for most of the Vanguards that come out. Man, the very first Vanguard was super beefy, at least for my arm speed. So I'm hoping maybe this one will be a little bit more mild version, closer to those flight numbers. Let's find out. All right, gotta say, that's flying almost exactly like the last one, which I happen to have right here. This was last year's Calvin Klein Creator Series. This was Color Glow C-Line. Let's go ahead and throw this one too. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Was that one a little bit straighter last year? All right, I might be thinking of the very first Horizon one they came out with that was black. That thing was super stable, but don't worry. We're gonna throw these head to head a couple more times to make sure. All right, now let's look at this new P-Line Flex 2 plastic. You can read about it on Discmania's site, but basically these are supposed to be way more durable than any P-Line before. They feel great. I love a stiff plastic that has some grip to it. This is Flex 2, so it's supposed to be somewhere between soft and firm, but I gotta say, they feel a little bit more on the firm side, which I'm a big fan of. All right, first up, let's start with the P2. Numbers on this are 2301. Oh, what a great straight flying disc with stability. Love it. If you like kind of a deep dish putter that doesn't have a bead on it, P2 is a classic. Now let's go with the P1. This one also doesn't have a bead on it. Little shallower. Flight numbers on this are 2300. Oh, that thing is dead straight. Reminds me a little bit deeper version of a pure. Great flying disc. Now let's take a look at the P1X. Same flight numbers, 2300, but this has a big bead on it. I'm a big fan of beaded putters. This one already feels better in my hand. Oh, I love that all day long. Super dead straight, landed super dead straight, has a big bead on it, nice and shallow, feels perfect in my hand. This is an automatic contender for my bag. So 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you guys can pick these on up at Disc Golf Deals USA, July 2nd. These are some fantastic feeling putters, and this Vanguard flies really good. We're gonna kind of hash out, is this gonna be more stable than the one last year? We gotta do some more throws to find out. All right, so now that I'm looking at this definitely is reminding me of the Horizon ones they did. I believe it was for his US DGC win. They're all black with the gold rim. This is definitely looking very similar to it. It's got the gold rim for sure. This one just happens to be blue. Weight on this is 167, whereas the one from last year in the Color Glow plastic C-Line is 173 grams. All right, let's try this one again on a nice flat release. Well, that wasn't super flat. That was a little bit of an anhyzer, but look at that puppy come back. Wow, this is gonna be a great headwind fighting disc and a disc you can put on a nice anhyzer, trust it to come back to the left, which honestly is a great disc for the woods. If you can put a disc on a slight anhyzer, trust it to go straight, have a nice stable finish, you're gonna find a lot of birdies on the course. All right, now let's try the same line with last year's Vanguard, a little bit of an anhyzer, just like that last shot. There we go, look at fight out. Nice stable finish at the end. Wow, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not more stable. Maybe they're exactly the same. All right, gotta say, I'm already a big fan of this new P-Line Flex 2 plastic. Nice and firm. I mean, I know they're calling it Flex 2, but I don't feel a lot of flex. I mean, there's a tiny bit of flex to it, but it feels great. It's got a nice dry feel to it, but yet still tacky. I mean, could this be like the best putter plastic ever? All right, let's throw the P2 again. Let's put these on a little anhyzer. Such a great line to put putters on. Nice anhyzer. That thing had the stability to fight out of it and then just drop straight. All right, let's do a similar line with the P1. Oh, that's great. Not as much of an anhyzer, very similar flight. And there you see the difference between the P1 and the P2. P2 is definitely a little bit more stable. P1 definitely has that 0-0 to it. All right, and then I gotta say one of my favorites is the P1X. This just has everything I like about a putter. Shallow-ish, not super shallow, big bead, nice and flat, base plastic that has a little firmness to it. Check, check, check. Point and shoot disc, goes to flat, drops. Wow. P1X, this might be my new favorite putter. I'm loving it. All right, now one thing that the Vanguard is definitely used for is for forehand shots. So we're definitely gonna have to tick that box. We're gonna try some forehands with this. I believe this is where the Vanguard is really gonna start to shine. All right, now when you throw forehand, most of the time you're gonna need something that's a little bit more stable. So let's try comparing these two, throwing them nice and flat, see how they're a little bit different. We got the basket out there. It's about 350 feet, which is pretty much kind of my max distance on a forehand disc. So let's go with last year's Color Glow S-Line Vanguard first. Oh my goodness. What in the world? I don't know if I've ever forehanded a Vanguard before, but wow, such a money disc on forehand. All right, now let's try the brand new Vanguard S-Line Horizon on a similar line. Maybe a little bit more of a hyzer on that one, so definitely didn't go nearly as far. Yeah, I gotta say, I still believe this new S-Line Horizon plastic is maybe a touch more stable than last year's, but from what I know, as far as S-Line, S-Line goes, S-Line breaks in a lot quicker. So I feel like after you hit a tree or two, it's gonna really straighten this thing out. It's gonna be a crusher. All right, let's do one more final throw. Basket's a little over 200, slightly uphill there. These putters, like I said, they feel great. Let's start first with the P2. Yeah, definitely way more stable of a disc than I give it credit for. Definitely should have started that more to the right. P1. There we go. That's the line I should have threw the other one on. Get in the basket. Oh my goodness. Threw it past the basket, but what a line. Okay, and then my favorite one, P1X. Okay, definitely probably the straightest out of all these discs is that P1X. Really love the plastic. Love the flights on these too. These are all great discs. Wow guys, what a fun drop from Discmania. Vanguard for sure. Definitely got some stability on it. Can't wait to see if this thing will beat into much straighter disc, but if you like a nice stable 9502 disc, this is the one for you right here. And looks great. I love the artwork on it too. Guys, gotta say, this new plastic P-Line Flex 2 is supposed to be some of the most durable plastic out there. It's not super flexy. It's nice and firm, which I like, and comes in 3 different putters right now. Gotta say, the one that really shines for me is the P1X, mainly because big beaded putter that's kind of shallow, feels great in my hand every single time. These are some great discs and a great new plastic. All right, well, if you're looking to get any of these, they drop July 2nd, 9 a.m. Can get these on at Disc Golf Deals USA. All right, until I see you next time, peace out.